Hello and welcome back here in my Brick World Lego City project, and welcome back to another new update here on my English channel. And in today's update we are going to work at that building you see right now in the center of the video. That's my heavily modified version of the brick bank, and in today's update we are going to finish not the whole building but the bank part of that building, so stay tuned for that update. At the beginning you can see that my modified version is also a modular version, so I can remove the upper parts and even that big part. It's a little bit complicated because it's not so stable at the moment, because that floor isn't finished right now. That's what we are going to do today. And you also see that when I'm removing that part, the lights are going out because of my used lighting system. That's it with it's modular connectors, and then when the connection is removed, the lights are going out. So it's a little bit complicated, as I said, to remove that. You also saw that a little bit of that facade part broke off, but that's not a problem. We're going to add that later. But that's a very good moment to look at the brick bank ground floor. That's something you saw maybe in an update on the German channel. I don't know if there was even a channel update here on the English channel, but that's the ground floor, and today we are working at the first floor. The base layout already was finished in a previous update, but today we are going to add all the parts that are missing, like that part here in the hallway. We are adding these sand green parts. We're also adding some other parts, and we are going to add that sofa here from I think it's from the Friends set. And we're also adding 2 new minifigures, and now we are going to work at all of these office rooms. We have 3 different office rooms. We have that not finished part here, and we're also adding some other parts like the missing wall in the backside of that floor. I also need to add some parts of the floor itself in that area. And I built some little parts for the interior, like these stools, table, some desks with laptops and other stuff on it. And these are just some little parts, but you will be able to see them when the light is installed in that floor. You can look through that big windows and see it. And some white stools also for the people that are sitting in the offices. So that's it. To have a good possibility to work here, I had to remove the parts with the windows, so I can put in my hands here, because these little offices are very, very small. And you can see the first finished office here. I added some little stuff, not so much, but I think it looks quite nice here. I also started to work at the main office in the center. That's the office of the bank. I don't know the English word, the man who runs the bank. And I changed the color scheme from that brown and colors to white and light bluish gray. And I also added a very nice looking floor with that wooden pattern here. It's, as you can see, a bigger part. And I also added some green stuff here. Also added these monkey and bat figures on the left side. And I think it's quite a different version of these 2 offices, but I think both offices look quite nice, and I think that's a very modern look compared to the office on the left side. But we also have one office left. That's the right one, and I also started here and have done it. It's not so nice or not so good to build something like that in a speed build, because my hands are always inside and you won't see anything in a speed build, so that's nothing for a speed build. But we have finished all 3 offices, and that's a very nice stuff, because we can put it on the table back. And as you can see here, did it a little bit faster in the video. Also something broke off, but no problem. And you see the light is going on. In the moment the connector is connected to the other part. And yeah, it looks quite nice right now. Let's look inside from the other side, and that's a very nice look. I think we have all three office. We have now 584 inhabitants, and yeah, it looks quite nice. I think with that warm light in the left and middle office. On the right side we have more clean white light. And yeah, that's not all for today, because something is missing. It's a wall at the end. I decided to make a little Batman DC Easter egg here, because that's a Wayne Financial Bank. Now I got that logo from, I don't know, I think it's from the Zack Snyder movies. I'm not sure right now, but it's a very nice logo, and I think it's a very nice addition with a little Easter egg, even because I'm planning to add the Wayne Manor in some distant future, but that's something else, just a little word about it. But I think it's quite a little nice nod to that idea of Wayne having in the brick world. And I'm also going to add that little logo on the outside when I have finished that wall here. But I think it's quite a nice idea, because it also, it's quite a nice idea. And you can see I added the logo here outside and used that little tile for it. It's a perfect shape for that logo, though. It's very good. And though we have finished the whole part of the bank itself in the bank building, the upper floors that are coming in a distant future update are not part of the bank itself. They are apartment floors. So the bank itself is finished. It had a new owner with Wayne Financial, and I think we did a great job in that update. It's another big gap here finished, and yeah, closing gaps is a big part I want to do in the upcoming updates, just to add all the missing parts and not starting too many new parts in the city. Yeah, we can watch right now here into it. I think it looks quite nice. Coming to another aspect of the city, it's hiding the wood of the tables, and I bought some dark trans clear parts here to test some stuff here, as you can see it here. And it looks much more better than I thought, because just by adding these dark trans clear parts in front of that Mills plate here, it looks very realistic, and I think I'm going to add all of it in future updates. It's not a very nice part, it's not nice to look at it while I'm doing it, but it's also it's not so cheap, because these little 1x2 plates are not the cheapest parts in the world of Lego, but I think it will make a big difference in the future by changing that and hiding the wood. So that's it for today. We can make a final look at what we did today, and as you can see, it looks quite better. But there's still that very big gap in the city. You can see it here in the marketplace in front of that big train station building. And I think we have to close these gaps in a very near future. And I hope to get it done in the future weeks. So stay tuned for future updates. And just bye.